Hi there, friends, family, fans, readers, writers, anyone in the writing community, people who follow me. Hello. Last month I did a recording of me reading one of my short stories called The Pendant, and I'm amazed how much great feedback I got from everyone who enjoyed listening to the story, watching the YouTube video of me reading that, and thank you. That's I really appreciate it. It warms my heart to see how much loving support the story has gotten. So in continuation, because of this situation we're facing where we're all locked in because of the COVID-19 pandemic, we're doing things special outside of the ordinary to show our support for everybody who's enduring this. So reading a story instead of just talking about being a writer, I think is a good way for me to at least show some support. And the story I'm reading today, which is Squirrels with Guns, is a humorous story. It's a short story, not as long as The Pendant on my last video. So if you have kids, they'll enjoy this, but adults have enjoyed this story as well. I've read it on several occasions, and it's in my book, Undiscovered, which is right here. It's available on Amazon, Apple Books, widely distributed, and it's my compilation of short stories. So let's get started. Here's the story, Squirrels with Guns. So my introduction here says, I threw this together during my lunch break one day. I have always been fascinated with animals and have wondered what they would be like if they were just a little bit smarter. Scary, huh? This is a short read with a little light humor, but in concept, I could turn it into a major disaster story. Here we go. The man reached into the trunk of his car, grabbing the last bag of groceries. He stepped back with the bag in one hand and started to close the trunk lid when he felt a nudge on the back of his leg, just below the knee. He turned, expecting to see a toy left by one of the neighbor kids. What he did see caused the hairs on the back of his neck to stand up. His heart rate instantly doubled as a red laser beam slowly moved up his face and stopped in the center of his forehead. The gray squirrel was standing on its hind legs. A flak jacket covered its chest but dropped down almost to its feet. Either it was a very poor fit or possibly a modified raincoat painted to match the local brush and with the sleeves ripped out. But the most important accoutrement was the miniature M16 with the laser targeting scope. The silence seemed to last forever as the man contemplated his options. He knew how reactionary the squirrels could be. A slight twitch, and he could be a bloody corpse lying in the driveway, assassinated by a squirrel. The man drew in a breath in preparation of asking the squirrel what he wanted. He assumed the squirrel was a he. He wondered if the females were this aggressive. Before he could utter a "what?" the squirrel spoke in a high-pitched, gravelly voice. "Peanuts! Give me peanuts!" The squirrel's tail started twitching up and down, smacking the driveway without a sound. The squirrel continued rapidly. "Peanuts! Peanuts! I'll shoot! Give me peanuts!" The man slowly moved his free hand out toward the squirrel, palm facing out. Don't shoot," he responded in as mild a voice as he could muster. He slowly kneeled down and placed the bag on the driveway. He reached into the bag and pulled out the full 2-pound clear bag of roasted and shelled peanuts. The squirrel's tail twitched even more rapidly as he watched the man place the bag of peanuts onto the driveway. The bushes off the side of the driveway seemed to explode as 4 more squirrels ran out. They were chattering rapidly as they scrambled over to the bag of peanuts, each one grabbing a corner of the bag. The squirrel with the gun kept the laser dot pointed on the man's forehead as the 4 other squirrels ran off with the bag of peanuts. The squirrel with the gun slowly backed away from the man, the gun still pointed at the man's forehead. When it was out of kicking distance, the squirrel quickly turned and dove off into the bushes. The man paused for a minute to make sure the last of the squirrels were gone. He picked up the bag of groceries and reached inside to pull out another 2-pound bag of peanuts. As he turned and closed the trunk lid of the car, he chuckled to himself. You'd think they would learn by now. I always keep a spare. He laughed as he disappeared into the house. End of story. I hope you enjoyed that. Again, that's from my book, Undiscovered, which is a compilation of short stories. It's available on Amazon as an ebook and print book. And there's a special edition print book where all of the pictures inside the book are in full color as well. So I had a lot of fun putting this book together. Next time I do a reading, Megan's Crayons, one of my favorites. And if you're into quantum entanglement, you're really going to like it. Anyway, that's it for now. I don't think I have any outtakes this time. Sorry. But leave your feedback, please. Subscribe to my channel, where mostly I talk about being a writer and my experiences of being a writer and juggling real life at the same time. And feel free to check out my website, timothytrimble.com. Thank you for watching. Have a great day and be safe.